All right, we are getting into holiday time, and some of you guys love it. It's great, and you're already decorated, and I admire that. And others of you are like, "Urgh." And some of you are like in between, and you're not really sure how you're going to handle the holidays. And oh, there's the angst, and who knows who's coming in, and all of that stuff. So I just wanted to give you a couple of tidbits of suggestions, especially if this may be your first year that you've really tackled eating clean and we're eliminating the wheat and the corn and the soy and the dairy. And then what do you have? What do you eat? How do you handle these family get togethers? Well, one thing I always say is, if you're not the one cooking, then prepare your host. Just say, hey, I just want to let you know that, we're going to come over for the incredible company, but I'm under a really strict diet from my doc. And I'm probably not going to be able to eat what you're making. And that's okay. I don't want to put you out, but I'm going to go ahead and bring my own food. Or you eat before you go, you just don't eat. Now, sometimes that works. Sometimes that's super simple. Sometimes the person's love language is food and feeding and gifts and, making you happy through food. And so you have to kind of navigate those waters as well. And so maybe you could offer to give a recipe, or maybe you could offer to take a food yourself. The big thing is don't just surprise everybody at the Thanksgiving dinner with, I couldn't eat any of this, because that just really never goes over well. And the other thing is, let's say you already know this. Like, let's say your family has already kind of giggled at you, made fun of you. You don't love me because you're not going to eat my pumpkin pie, all of that good stuff. Don't be surprised by it. Probably not going to change this year either. Not at all. So we kind of play an over-under game a lot of times, and it's like, how quickly will the fallout begin? Will it be 15 minutes? Will it be 5 minutes? Will it be 20 minutes? And so you can kind of have fun with it. But the big thing is just like, there's going to be a little bit of a outburst. So just, all right, just be okay with it. Because the bottom line is, they don't have to live with your symptoms. They're not going to be the one that is in pain. They're not going to be the one that hurts. They're not going to be the one. For me, it affects my mental stability. So they're not going to be the crazy one in the room. So I don't really, am bothered by too much of what other people say on the foods that I choose to put in my body. But also know that's part of my personality style, that I'm not too bothered by what people say, but others of you are totally just decimated if somebody says anything negative. And so that's sometimes really hard because you've got to kind of pull into yourself and be a little bit stronger than you normally are, and be okay with that you're important enough to have this boundary, and that you don't have to eat this food to make somebody else happy. Bottom line, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. So let's try to think outside the box. Let's think of different solutions. Our family, we all sat down one time because, you have Thanksgiving, then you turn around and you have Christmas. It's two crazy times and it's almost the exact same meal. And I can remember looking at my sister-in-law and go, you really like turkey? And she's like, not this much. And so we actually decided that we do a tamale Thanksgiving because we found an organic restaurant that makes organic tamales during this time of the year. And so we make a special order and they're amazing. They're so great. So that's what our Thanksgiving new tradition is, right? It makes everybody happy. And then we only have turkey one time a year, which is fantastic. So be okay with creating new traditions. Be okay with asking some uncomfortable, questions. Do you even like doing this, or is it just what we've done for all these years? And be okay with whatever the answer is. And bottom line, be okay with picking you. That's my present to you. Have a great week. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.